Hey guys, welcome back to F1. So this is Silverstone. As you can see, this is qualifying and it's raining. I struggled a bit on this track, but then I found a setup, but that was for the dry. And then in the rain, I just had no control of the car. It just kept on sliding around. And yeah, but somehow the last sector we caught up a lot, even though there was so many mistakes that I made. And as you can see, even Rosberg was struggling to stay in the lead, but I was just down in P9 by now, P8. But then this corner we went wide and carried too much speed through here and just braked way too late, letting most of the cars overtake me again. And then through this last sector, still falling back, but then the last corners, somehow I managed to get myself into P2, and obviously here I went quite cut the corner, but then here I was in P2 and managed to stay in P2 until I crossed the line. And one thing that does surprise me is that Hamilton hasn't been anywhere up in pole for the last few races, so that was a bit confusing to me. But anyway, the race, it was also raining, and it was quite boring towards the middle because Rosberg was just pulling away the whole time. And as you can see, I did a mistake into the first corner, but it was no trouble catching Raikkonen again. Just outbraked him into this corner. But then, as I said, Rosberg just was pulling away, and there was no chance of me really getting closer, especially because it was so wet. But in general, it was okay. But then here, just carrying so much speed through this part, I was slowly catching Rosberg. But then here, I actually lost control of the car, and Raikkonen hit me a bit. But then I spun off, and I went back down into P8. I'm sorry, P14. But then I really quickly overtook them all. So here I was just hitting them. I hit one in the back, and there is complete chaos on the track. Luckily, I didn't have any damage. I have no clue what just happened. But anyway, I was back up to P7, and then towards the end of the pit stop, I got myself up to P5, and I was catching Fiat, but I wasn't catching fast enough. And then this is on the last lap. I was still quite far behind him, but I think something happened with the yellow flag. But someone here, as you can see, I'm gonna pass Perez, but he was back marker, so I didn't gain any positions. But Kvyat slowed down a bit from that, and I actually saw him, but they one lap more and I might have caught him, but there was just not enough time, and I came home in P5. But like I said, in general, I didn't like this race too much because it was raining so much. And yeah, well, P5, I'm happy with that though. So I'll see you next time in Hungary.